hump day. It's happy hump day. And have a wonderful Wednesday. No, I still haven't found theme music. I guess I got to go back to the Humpty Dance. What's up, my listeners and watchers? I just have a little interesting little tidbit to share. You know how sometimes when you're on Facebook, people befriend you, and I told y'all that if you are here for nefarious reasons, I will sniff you out and eradicate you like the pestilence that you are. Now, BJ, the lady pimp, want to be here today, but I told her I don't want you upsetting yourself about my haters, because it lets me know that I'm on the right track and we ain't going nowhere. You know, I worked for myself for 15 years and then starved. Very few times did I ever need to borrow money from any of my so-called friends. When I did, I chased them down to pay them back. I've always been a leader, so there's always going to be a certain amount of resentment. I remember in school they used to call me Miss Know-It-All. It's not, well, you must think I know it all because you keep running on me every day after class for me to help you. So, this is nothing new. God been getting me ready for greatness forever. And as long as I have the support of my family and the people who are on this journey with me, you know, get on or get left. So you have what you, I call, you know, I was saying, you know, fanatics and fans, and I was sharing some stuff with y'all about how I know that I have received a letter from an African. Well, I have never encountered Nigeria, Ghana, Johannesburg. Now, when they go up there in Mandela Land, I'm not so suspicious. I kind of am willing to give them the benefit of the doubt. But I have had a lot of experiences with the scammers. But you know, they said people can't try to scam you unless they think you got something. Okay. So, that was a situation that occurred yesterday. Someone said to me, well, you know, yes, I just like everything about you that I see. I said, come on now. You a continent away. How serious do you think I'm going to take you? Do I look thirsty? You know, the young folks taught me what thirsty means. Thirsty means like you thirsty for attention. Everybody know me, know I. No, I like attention because I get it. I get attention, and it's not like I gotta have it, and I'm gonna just fall apart if I don't get it. But I'm more concerned about respect and loyalty. So it's very difficult for me to form relationships or friendships with people in a foreign country that I have no way of checking your background. You can say you whoever you want to be on the internet, and people do it all the time. Big girls, these African men approaching you, I'm not saying all of them are bad. That's not what I'm saying. But if they start in with they have been trained how to scam us. They say the African American men don't romance them. I got a stack of love letters that rival Shakespeare. Matter of fact, I think he plagiarized some of Shakespeare's stuff. It just didn't really come to my mind. That's what my nose is itching, y'all. This is I'm gonna kiss a fool. I'm not kissing nobody but my family members right now. Cause the rest of y'all is on the suspect list. So, you know, I got a little response from this gentleman. He just kept coming back. He kept coming back. And I was like, look, baby. I said, you know, and I know that you might be in the wrong territory. I see you coming. What can you do for me? You a continent away. I said, in the picture that's up there in your box don't even look like you. Have y'all followed me for Black Planet? Black Planet was where I will share that with you on Sunday. But anyway, I had I had to stop myself from calling this person a friend. I allegedly had a friend that for many years rode with me, was there for me when I had sickness, when I had death. My dog thought she was his other owner. Loved her. We always had a good vibe from her. Though I know there's a chink in the armor, because sometimes when people see you doing things and being creative and always finding a way to make money, whether it's an immense amount or you just, I'm out here independent, I ain't worked for nobody for 15 years, I ain't punched no clock, ain't had, I'm not bragging, that's from the grace of God, because of things I have lived through. But when you, after I've known you for maybe 30 years, come back and now you swapping gossip stories with known haters of mine, and they put something out in the universe about my organization. That's like talking about my baby. You would rather talk about me and just leave everything else that I created or I had. That's like talking about Raven. Somebody walk up to me right now, I'm going to catch a case. Somebody say something negative about any of my babies. Okay? Now, the one thing about me why a lot of people don't feel that comfortable with me is because I am one of them that keep it 100. I have a filter. Sometimes I just turn it off. Because some of y'all need to hear the unadulterated truth. Just as it is. I don't mind you hating me. Because they hated Jesus Christ. And even if it's not so much as a hate, it's an envy. You 2 feet away from hate. That's all in the same category of negative emotion. And betrayal is when people bring themselves into your circle as if they are your friends and confidants. And then they go out and sell your soul to the highest bidder. That's betrayal. When people know where your soft spots are and they attack those things, that's a betrayer. The enemies can't do you no harm because they don't know where you're coming from. It's still supposed to be friends. And I asked God to move all my stumbling blocks. And He moved my little choreographer from the Big Goody Girls. He removed 2 of the dancers. But I'm not thwarted, baby, because if I was ever deterred, I would have never walked again with 2 artificial hips. I wouldn't be able to dance. You hate me because I'm in God's favor? You need to take that up with the good Lord, because if you ain't happy, you ain't going to steal my joy. You won't steal my joy. The people that talk about me, they don't have a life. So they have to talk about somebody that's doing something. So am I upset? The person that shared the information tossed a turn in their sleep because they didn't want to hurt me. That don't hurt me. That strengthens me. Understand, I am surrounded by a neighborhood of folks that will tell you in a heartbeat, oh, Miss B, she's straight up good people. Miss B, if I got to go into trouble or danger, that's who I want on my side. Miss B, there's something you need to find out and you don't know which way to go, that's who you go to. And the very person that was talking all this negative stuff about me, the funny thing is we go back to high school days. Yeah, you're going to be able to identify yourself because I ain't phony like that. I ain't going to get in your face and skin and grin and pretend like everything's good. There's going to be a lot of y'all trying to jump in the VIP line, and I'm going to have some pictures for security. I'm going to say, if this one come to the line, escort them back to the parking lot. Because I got a spiritual restraining order on you. Be gone, foul demons. Because that which is in you is repelled by that which is in me, which is the spirit of goodness, peace, love, and understanding. I don't spend my days talking negative stuff about people. I spend my days exploring the truth, gaining knowledge and wisdom, and sharing peace and love and encouragement. How you spend your day? Hating it because you still on that job that you don't really like? Hating it because you with that woman because you don't think you can do no better, and you talk about her like a dog, and then the next minute she can't fart for you? Those kind of people have never really upset me that way. I shed not a tear for your absence because I love the ones that's here in my life that's making it fabulous for me. And I pray for the ones, and I say thank you to God for the ones that left because you made it more terrific. Boom. I'm so glad you gone. Sorry you stayed so long. So when you got fans, fanatics, and frenemies in your circle, all I say is watch for the red flags. Yes, give people a second chance, but do not give them a third or fourth chance to do harm to you. Negative energy creates negative environment. Negative energy creates more negative energy, and it spirals. That's why this country is in the shit pot. Because it's too many haters. Too many people, instead of working on their own self, they concentrating on what the next person is doing. You can't see your blessings if you're so worried about somebody else getting a curse. I want them to not, they ain't going to succeed. Because you put that in the universe, my God, who I trust for everything. See, because I'm not a miserable person. On my worst day, I can still smile. Smile and still. You didn't hurt me. You hurt yourself. Because you don't get to be a part of this. Peace, love, and understanding for the people. Always. Girl, y'all made me mess my veins up worrying about. I ain't worried. Baby, I'm too blessed to be stressed. And too pretty to be looking ugly with ugly people.